Hey y'all, this is Daniel again, coming through with the positive message. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page. And today we're going to be talking about the return of denial. Return of denial. The return of denial, being unable to recognize and tell others what you are thinking and feeling. This can happen when you yourself are not even able to recognize that you are falling back into an addictive behavior. So basically, I used to be like this. I used to like be in denial all the time. I wasn't able to recognize, you know, and tell others what I'm thinking or what I'm feeling because I just wanted to be in the mix or, people pleasing or scared what people will say or how they would judge me. And you use them negative thoughts to like clear your mind. That's why I'm big on positive talk and positive thinking. And and this can happen when you yourself are not even able to recognize that you are falling back into like, you don't realize it though. You don't realize that you're falling back into that negative behavior because you're just sitting there, wanting to do these things when you know it's not right. When I used to be out there all messed up, right deep down in my heart, I used to always be like, man, one day I'm gonna change. One day I'm gonna change. Something kept telling me that, but I was still blind to what I was doing. That I kept going back and living that negative lifestyle when I wanted to do something positive. And that's crazy though, but that's the way the mind thinks when you have an addiction. You keep wanting more, you keep wanting more and more of that, you know? And it's just something to think about, the return of denial, you know. When I fixed all that, when I stopped, when I you know, I used to be in denial. When I fixed that, man, my life started changing. You just gotta be positive, admit to yourself your wrongdoings, admit to yourself that yeah, you was wrong. And that them people don't make anything right. Of you being in that pattern of lifestyle and living that negative lifestyle. But if you start using positive self-talk, staying positive, and being around positive people and changing your people, places, and things, um, things could change for you. But you gotta have the willpower. You gotta be strong. If I could do it, you could do it. If I could do it, you can do it. I was an addict for a long time, and I'm still an addict. I'm just a recovering addict, you know, and I just want y'all to stay focused. It took me a long time. I was started drinking and doing all that crazy stuff, smoking weed when I was 12, 13. And it was all the way until I was 30 years old, in and out of jail, getting in trouble, and just living that negative lifestyle. And I was tired of it, man. I had kids and all that. Along the way, had all these kids, and I kept putting myself in jail, taking myself away from them. My child support kept getting backed up. I'm paying on that stuff to this day. I used to give up because I got child support. They taking child support out of my check. All this and that. And I used to give up and go back and selling drugs. Why? Just to end up back in jail, can't take care of my kids. So I had to start thinking. I had to start, using all this positive channeling and doing a lot of positive things and getting all that junk out of my brain because at the end of the day I was blaming and I was in denial and doing all these things. But as soon as I started taking responsibilities for my own action, a lot of things started to change in me. And I wanted to change. I wanted to know what was wrong with me. That's why I worked so hard to, I went to jail and worked so hard in these programs to try to change. And people be like, you going out there to do the same thing because that's what they used to me doing. That's what they used to me, out there doing. So, you know, but I prove everybody wrong this time. It's probably still people after 5 years of me being clean. There's still people out there that don't trust me or still think that I could fall back into that negative lifestyle. Man, I take it one day at a time, and that's what helps me. I wake up positive every day, and that's what helps me. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I don't have times where I'm upset or whatever, but I use different type of thinking to resolve my situation and resolve whatever's going on. At work, everywhere in your everyday life, your relationships, anything. Yes, me and my girl might get mad at each other, but we know how to work things out now. Well, I do, speak on myself, because I used to not be like that. But just here to tell y'all, stay focused, stay positive, and I hope y'all learn something from my YouTube channel. And don't forget to subscribe to it. Man, one love.